What the heck has Shannon Sharpe done? Like, what's he done? Over the weekend, I've just been seeing so much talk about it on social media. Like, I like Shannon Sharpe. Like, he was on First Take with him and Skip Bayless. He was really good in that, the back and forth, the whole Lakers in 5 and stuff, I thought was hilarious. And then Club Shay Shay, the interview with Cat Williams and the other interviews. I like Shannon Sharpe, but apparently he's done something absolutely horrific and his career is just now absolutely just, in flames. What's going on?
Shannon has shown us he's a pathetic, ridiculous man. If you don't spend much time following celebrity drama, then you are a healthy person and you should be proud. It also means that you may not have heard about the controversy surrounding prominent sports commentator and former NFL star Shannon Sharpe. Shannon has, as of yesterday, stepped away from his role on ESPN just a few days after
Wow, he's left ESPN.
a $50 million lawsuit was filed alleging sexual assault. Now, the allegations are coming from an OnlyFans model, in quotes, named Gabby, who also apparently goes by Carly, but we'll just call her Gabby. Shannon has stridently denied any wrongdoing and claimed that his relationship with Gabby was entirely consensual. But things took a turn earlier in the week when a phone call was released. And in the call, you can hear Shannon threatening to this woman, Gabby. Listen.
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public.
Shannon.
Big black guy chokes small white woman.
Oh my God.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
This is so
Not a
embarrassing.
good look that you do what you did to me.
Okay, now Gabby is obviously recording the call. We don't know what was said earlier on the call or before the call was made. She was clearly recording it for a reason, but even so, telling a woman that you're going to choke her is very bad.
Terrible.
There's no, context that makes that okay. It does not, however, prove that he's guilty of. Now, there is apparently some kind of video, a sex tape, that Shannon's legal team has alluded to a few times. They claim that Gabby is using this video to blackmail Shannon and that it's been taken out of context, possibly edited to make the sexual encounter look non-consensual when it is, in fact, they say, consensual. And attempting to get ahead of this, his team also released a collection of extremely graphic text messages sent by Gabby to Shannon over the course of several months. And now I can't read any of them to you. Even if I could read them, I still wouldn't. They're very sexual. They are very graphic in nature. Gabby repeatedly says that she wants to be choked, and she wants to have other things.
Oh, Shannon, man. I mean, isn't he like damn near 60 years old, Shannon? Like, I'm not saying that he, he shouldn't be allowed to do what he, like, I think she's really young, this lady. Like, what are you doing, Shannon? Like, oh my God, like, this is just so bad. His career was just flying, and now look what you've done to yourself.
Unspeakable things done to her. Some of these texts were sent after the alleged occurred. And I think she alleged 2 incidents, and this was after one of them. Now, Shannon claims that, if he did, in fact, this woman, then she wouldn't be sending him graphic texts weeks and months after the fact, saying, among other things, that she wants Shannon to put a, quote, big black baby in her. So, what's the truth here? Did Shannon Sharpe this woman? I have absolutely no idea. If I had to guess, if I was just guessing, I'd say probably not. I mean, assuming that the texts are legitimate, it's hard to believe that a woman who was actually the victim of a violent would be texting her and begging for him to come back and violate her again. Although it wouldn't shock me all that much if he was evil enough to do that awful thing and if she was twisted enough to start sexting with her. So I have no idea. Now, I cannot personally reach a verdict on this allegation. And
even if he didn't do the thing, the fact that he's caught up in all of this is just going to damage his brand massively. Like, just being involved in a scandal like this is just so bad. Like, why would you expose yourself to this? Like, Shannon, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm not trying to tell a man how to live his life, obviously, but with having that much to lose, like, you're obviously oh my God, this is just so embarrassing. He's like my dad's age. Like, I'm just imagining someone like my dad being involved in this. Is just so embarrassing. Like,
That's not my job to, so that's the good news. All I know is that whatever happened, it was weird and bad and gross, and I wish I didn't know about it, but I do, and now so do you. Tax day may have passed, but now, this whole thing, of course, was very avoidable. You know, false accusations can happen, and they're always terrible, assuming that these accusations are false, which they may or may not be. But the fact is that, you know, a great many, not all, but a great many false accusations and questionable accusations could have been very easily avoided.
yeah,
And here,
just don't be in a space with her. Like, don't associate with her. She's an OF model.
here's how you avoid them. Get married to one woman.
Yeah.
Stay married to that woman. Have 0 sexual encounters outside of your marriage. In fact, don't even spend time alone in the same room as any woman who is not your wife or a family member. When it comes to women of low character, such as one who, you know, that you would find on OnlyFans, for example, don't have any interaction with them at all. Don't speak to them. Don't befriend them. Don't text them. Don't call them. Don't have them in your life in any capacity.
It's just common sense. It's just common sense that you would think a man of his age and a man that's been exposed to, you know, showbiz for so long, he was a football player, you would think he would know this by now. Like, he would know better. Like, this man is damn near 60. Like, and he's just, this is something that you would expect like a 19-year-old or like an early 20s, you know, to get caught up in, God forbid, like.
Period at all. And, you know, it's not hard to put these boundaries up. These are the boundaries that I live within, that many married men live within. It has not intruded on my life or even caused the slightest inconvenience ever. It's very easy for a grown man to not get mixed up with the Gabbies of the world.
Yeah.
It's very easy to put yourself in a situation where Gabby could simply never credibly accuse you of anything. Of course, anyone can accuse you of anything, but you'll have a much easier time clearing your name if you can
if you've never spoken to them.
point out that you've never interacted with this person in any capacity at any point in your entire life. Now, Shannon Sharpe's story, though gross and embarrassing, is in a way helpful because it demonstrates 2 things. And first of all, it reveals that there is a risk of staying single. You know, we often hear about the risks of marriage. The risks like you can end up divorced, you can lose half your stuff, you can lose custody of your children, if you're the man anyway. And all of that can happen, of course. I mean, there are lots of things you can do to greatly reduce your risk of winding up in that position, but it does happen, we all know that. And the fear of that result is what leads some men to avoid marriage entirely. But as Shannon Sharpe and many other men have demonstrated, the other option is not without very significant dangers.
Or there's a medium where you just, you know, have long-term relationships that you just don't, maybe you don't get married. Like there is a way that you can be single, or there's a way that you can be not married and still not get involved and mixed up in stuff like this. Don't you think? Or is it literally one or the other?
I mean, unless you plan to be single and also celibate for your whole life, then you'll be getting involved with a succession of women you don't know and who don't love you or necessarily even care about you in the slightest. And that will make you very vulnerable and susceptible. And same goes for the woman, of course, on the other side. There's vulnerability and susceptibility and dangers of a different kind that perhaps if the allegations are true, you know, this woman fell victim to. But either way, you know, this is the point, that that we talk about the dangers of getting married, dangers for men, dangers of women, for women, many, many dangers, you know, involved in not getting married.
Man, I wonder how he's feeling, because that contract with the SBN is worth probably tens of millions of dollars. You know, Club Shay Shay, I know it's doing well, but I'm sure ESPN is by far his biggest income source. Hopefully mate, hopefully he didn't do this. That's what I'm saying. But even if he did, they might still terminate the contract.
Second, Shannon has shown us how pitiful and sad, this kind of lifestyle is. Even if he isn't, he's still a
It's
pathetic,
tarnished.
ridiculous man. I mean, Shannon Sharpe is 56 years old. This woman would have been, I guess, about 20 when this relationship, if you...
Nuts. That's crazy. Theoretically, could be his granddaughter. Assuming he had a kid at like 19, the kid had a kid at 19. That's insane. That's insane.
can call it that, started. So this is a 56-year-old man, hooking up at best with a 20-year-old OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
This is a man who, at his age, should be sitting at his house with his wife, watching his grandchildren play, maybe having a beer with his adult son. But instead, he's wrapped up in an embarrassing, disgraceful public feud with a 20-year-old girl.
Oh, Shannon, man.
He should be reading his grandchildren a bedtime story. Instead, he's reading us his messages with a chick from OnlyFans.
Oh, God.
And now he's been disgraced and his career is destroyed.
I mean, it's not destroyed yet. It's not destroyed yet. It's tarnished big time. I don't know.
And when he dies, he'll be remembered mostly for this, not for anything he did before it. And whether he's guilty or not, he brought all of that on himself. And that is why he is today canceled.
Oh, Shannon, this is so bad. I didn't realize it was this bad. This is so embarrassing. So embarrassing. I mean, I just hope he didn't do it. I think he didn't do it. I don't think he would do it with this much to lose. But then again, I don't know him personally. I don't know him. I've never met him. I've only got his media to judge him on. And as we've seen, people can be so different in their media personalities and their real life personalities. It's just so embarrassing, man. This just looks so awful. Even if he's innocent, why are you talking to 20 only? This is just... He's like my dad's age. I've got uncles his age, and it's just the secondhand embarrassment is just so awful here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.